Welcome back to a very belated but still here episode of Overly Conversating. I am J5, joined by MC. What's up, MC? How you doing, buddy?
Feeling good, guys. Brand new bonus. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for joining us. Almost end of the summer.
Yep.
Went by quickly. Got things to celebrate though. I am happy about that.
I want summer to be over, man. I'm done. I'm tired. What is summer? What's summertime to me?
What is summertime to you actually? I feel like
Nothing.
summertime out here, the first summertime that I had out here in Los Angeles was enjoyable.
There you go with the Los Angeles again.
Well, I still call Los Angeles. It should be LA or Los Angeles. I thought LA.
California.
Here's what
It
I
should
got
be
told here.
California.
Here's what I got told out here. I got told LA was the bad one. And then I came out here and I got told Los Angeles was the bad one. What is the
Why
worst
are
one? The
you saying it
abbreviation?
out? Why are you sounding it out? Just say Cali, California,
See, I got told Cali was very
California. I don't know.
what I'm saying? I just want to show respect in all facets. I want to make sure that I'm getting it good out here while
Yeah,
I'm a
hey,
while
I
I'm a
know,
resident, while I'm a residente. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know, I know, niggas is not being respectful. I know niggas is being very disrespectful.
I'm not trying to be in that lane. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure I'm good wherever I'm at. That's
uh,
all. That's it.
Damn, Mark, you're not trying to engage in that one.
Trying to engage in that one. I mean, it's gonna involve some flights needed first. I don't know how the flights going. I don't know how the flights gonna go. When the flights come, we'll see how that ends
Oh
up.
man,
We'll see how that ends up playing.
and all
I don't
right,
gotta worry about. I don't gotta worry about flights no more, man. I'm in a celebratory mood. Can't you see it on my chest? The
you got
four
the heat,
letters that are engraved in my chest. I got
got the
things to
heat,
celebrate.
got the Heat Lakers jersey. That's cool.
The
Bra-
Lakers jersey, is that what you got? It's more of a
That's what
golden standard than it is a Lakers jersey.
y'all gonna be hurting for a while. That's all I know. It's about to be a bronze standard for a while.
Who's hurting? You're talking to some summer league champions right now, baby.
Oh,
NBA champions.
oh man. All right, moving on. I don't want to get you on your little sports tip.
Why we
I,
gotta move on? Why we gotta move on? I'm just saying it's celebratory. I've seen some of the responses. How dare you? Disgusting. Celebrating the summer league championship. This
yeah,
is exactly why niggas be ungrateful. Don't celebrate the small wins.
you don't even celebrate the small wins yourself
Who doesn't?
in your
I've,
own life.
celeb- I've celebrated plenty small wins. That's actually something that I've been working on for 2024. I want to celebrate more small wins. Who only wants to celebrate in 8 9 months? Got the big one, and if you don't get the huge accomplishment, failure. Sometimes you got to celebrate the checkdowns. Just do some
Only,
checkdowns in life.
only you can relate some sports shit to some real life shit.
See,
At
it sounds
the
crazy till you
top
think about
three,
it.
at the top 3 minutes of the damn show, you're relating some sports shit to some life shit.
I mean, I feel like everybody's real sported out right now. I don't have any Ralph Lauren polo on. I can't celebrate the United States Olympics this Friday. I can't celebrate that.
We
But
not celebrating the United States for the rest of the year.
what?
The United States gonna have to show me what they about come December.
You real? Are you in the boat? Are you in the boat if you're not sure yet? Is there just a little bit of discomfort there
But what?
about Kamala Harris?
You saw the A
November.
show. You know, you saw the A show. I'm not engaging.
Okay. Well,
Saw the A
I
show.
think I have a feeling that the country would make you feel pretty proud in November. That's just my initial thoughts of that though.
I don't know. But listen, overly conversating. This is a show where we are able to give you a little bit of behind the scenes, a little bit of a debrief on what's happened on the BlkPrint over the past couple of days. If you haven't listened to the most latest episode, make sure you go check that out with myself, Josh Pease, and MC. And we just shoot the shit on this show. You know what I'm saying? We're fully able to kind of talk about behind the scenes stuff, like how we all had our top 15 albums the 5 minutes before we hit record.
Oh yes, Blacklist 50. Hope you guys like the logo. The logo looks beautiful. Hope you
It's
guys like the
great.
list. Hope you guys like the list. We haven't dropped the top 15 for the main listeners, so if you do get a chance, head over to Patreon. It is literally don't have to spend anything. It is literally for free if you want to continue our conversation on the BLKList 50, just create an account. I don't even think it's that difficult. Just go on Patreon, create an account. It shouldn't ask you for any bread. And that taps you into the discourses we're going to be having in the next few weeks on our 50 favorite albums of all time. I still think this is going to be extremely fucking difficult. Probably the most difficult thing that we've done as a team on the BlkPrint, but I'm excited for it. I think a lot of people have been excited
Not
for
the
it. What this
most
is going to be too.
difficult. Not the most difficult. I think I can make a list of most difficult things. At least as a host, as like main host on the show, there is a list of most difficult things that I stick to every single episode. I don't think people know like mentally that the things that I try not to say or bring up because I know it's gonna go left.
Okay.
Mark, you might know a couple of them, but
I say they involve me?
some of them involve you. Yes, some of them involve you. Some of them are don't talk about the Heat or sports with Mark. We want to keep Mark on task.
Okay.
That's one of them. Secondly is R. Kelly, but we can't avoid that because the nigga's on the list at this point.
Well,
R. Kelly is a big, 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 big red fucking stop sign, I think, on this show. R. Kelly and Chris Brown, particularly for Josh. That is a big red stop sign.
what was the tough part that we had about Chris Brown again?
This nigga loves Chris Brown.
Does Josh love Chris Brown? I don't think we had too much of a Chris Brown convo with Josh.
I think it might just be me knowing that he's gonna go left with the Chris Brown conversation. There's a lot of things. More often than not, I'm trying to keep. I got to keep the car on the road. You know what I'm saying? And as we get closer and closer to November, it's going to be tougher for me to keep the car on the road. The damn steering wheel might break off.
Well, I'll ask this regarding the albums though. How did it feel for all three of our first 15s on the list right now? I just feel like the first 15 was just us getting shots up. Just like, all right, let me throw a couple 10 out of 10s out there, see how it feels.
I think it was the opposite of us getting shots up. I think it was I think it showed how closely aligned a lot like the three of us are in terms of like what we listen to music. I think that if you heard the latest episode, we didn't have a single Drake or Kendrick or really like outside of like Thug and Future, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really have like huge big name rappers on there. So I think already there that should interest people into like what we think about music and where we think things are gonna land. It's like I look at it as like, oh, you kept some things out because you knew it was gonna be there. I'm gonna be real. I did not keep things out of there because I knew it was gonna be there. I'm completely fine with having some shit not be on the fucking list. I'm fine with that.
Really?
Yeah. Why should they like here's the thing. I feel like we're not making this list for people to be like, oh fuck, you left this out. That's why we asking people to join in. That's why we asking listeners to join in. You know what I'm saying? Because like if they want to add it, that's fine. We can make a conversation about it. But I don't really give a fuck what people think about what is omitted. Because the thing is, you're gonna like the reason I want to do this because you're gonna hear this list and you're gonna be like, that is J5, that is Josh, that is for sure Mark. That you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna know it's us. Like honestly, like if you're thinking that way, Mark, I will want you to just take your mind out of things that you feel like have to be on there. Like I think you said it on the episode. You're just like, oh, well, you gotta have like the confessions and you gotta have all like thinking about like if that's not on the list, I'm not bugging out. I'm not arguing that.
Well, my approach with that is, I think that we have really put a highlight on some of our favorite albums of all time and throwbacks, and I think we've done a good job with that. I want to see what the albums are that we have honored on throwbacks that don't make the BlkList 50, because that would actually be pretty interesting. But I'm also approaching it from a sense of, okay, I think our top 15s ended up being top 15s that really do truly represent us. And there's going to be some more albums that we end up swapping out, adding, removing in these next couple of weeks if we really fine tune this. There are a few albums though that I just did not put because I was like, I was gonna make it there anyway. I didn't want to waste a spot on Thriller. I didn't want to waste a spot on Purple Rain. Two albums that I play a large amount. I don't think those are end up being ones that I just come to from time to time. I still play those albums frequently in 2024. But I was like, why waste a spot on those when I know those are gonna be
Well, my thing is that those two, they might be on the list. But Mark, seeing where a lot of our thing, a lot of our choices landed, and a lot of they play, like some of them might not be top 10. Is that gonna bother you? Like I feel like that's fine if it's like it's not like this is a list that is largely brain trusted by 3 people, right? And 4, like we got to get A+ in, so 4 people, right? Plus our listeners will have spots. So we haven't decided how many spots that our listeners will pick, and I'm guessing we'll like think about it in terms of what keeps popping up on our lists in
Mhm.
terms of that way. But if those don't end in top 10, is it like it's not a failure? I feel like the thing is that we looked at that Apple shit and we were just like, it's either predictable or what the fuck. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I would love to lean more on what the fuck than predictable, honestly.
Well, I don't have any worry at all about the difference of
Like
or
like
the difference of predictability.
how wild is it a future monster lands in the top 5 of our list that we created? Again, this is curated from us, future monster top 5.
That's not wild at all. I'll tell you right now. Let me see. Let me tell you how many times I've played Monster. Hold on. I'm literally looking at my shit right now. But I think between the 15 that we've already just picked, I have a strong feeling we land 100% on 2 albums in those 15. Thug Motivation 101, more
100%.
than likely a top 10 album.
Top,
Carter
no, not
2,
top 10, not top 10, top 5.
yeah,
It's
it
on
could
all
be.
of our lists.
It could end up being top 5 on BlkPrint.
It's
I
on all of
think
our lists.
exactly. Not only is it on all of our lists, I think all of our listeners will also be able to plus one it and
Yeah,
add it even higher into the
exactly.
list. Say second album, it might not be represented the way that Thug Motivation 101 is, but we were also 100% on Carter 2. Carter
Yes.
2, I think, is also going to be very well represented in our top 10 list.
100%. We're all big fans of Lil Wayne. We're all big fans of Young Jeezy, particularly that album.
Yeah.
I think where we're gonna have arguments is the Future album, the Kanye album, and the Jay Z album.
The
I think that's what
Kanye
we're
album
gonna.
is gonna be it's gonna be really hard to try and figure out because we
Yeah.
don't want to OD it. We all chose different Kanye albums. There's
Yes.
multiple to choose from. So now it's like, okay,
Well, I don't know if it's about 4, maybe 5.
yeah, yeah,
Fringe
but
5. Fringe 5 will choose from. I don't think Jesus on is getting put on that list whatsoever. I'm gonna just be real with you.
well, I feel like we want to make sure that we don't want to waste too many picks on Kanye West, and we want to make sure that the album that we choose is probably the most definitive album to choose from.
We're gonna be doing late registration for Throwblacks. Of course, if you guys didn't know that, that's gonna be our next Throwblacks episode. That's gonna be part of it. Like, should I have changed it from graduation? I don't know. We're gonna get to that point, but
Mhm.
I'm right now I'm riding for graduation. I'm fighting for that. Graduation to me was when the Aqua 8 Jordans came out and Kanye had them shits on with some gray skinny jeans and niggas was everywhere at VCU was wearing the Aqua 8 Jordans with the skinny jeans.
And a white
That's like
shirt.
and yeah, that was the era to me. So like to me, like that's where I was in life. That's where I go back to for that album. You know what I'm saying? Like late registration. I'm gonna say this on the show too. That was freshman year of
Mhm.
my life, and I'll tell more about that story when the episode comes out. But like these are big. These are moment albums. You know what I'm saying? These are monumentous albums in that sense. Like I just want people to think of BlkList as honestly where we're at, but also a capsule into where we were in our lives at that point. And I think
Yeah.
we were all at that same point for Thug Motivation, and we're all at that same point for Carter too. We remember where we were. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of these lists, like I said on the show a month or so ago, they're just they're cookie cutter. Like they're not created by people within the culture. Like it's like you're not really listening to this album every single day. You're not like I'm gonna be real.
Mhm.
You're not listening to Good Kid, Mad City every fucking day. You're not
Mhm.
listening to it every other month. I can't remember the last time I listened to that album. I'll be real. I would rather it be shit that we like actively listen to, and that's how I approached it. Like even with Corn and Faith No More, like I run those back often, a lot. You know what I'm saying? And even if those don't end up there, that was my honest truth. You know what I'm saying? That was where that's where I landed. So that'll be in my personal top 15.
Yeah, I think we even had a convo between, as you brought up the Kendrick Drake part earlier. I think we had a convo of okay, it may not be the areas of what people choose as far as like Good Kid, Mad City, but we lean towards Damn a lot. Damn might end up making the list. Josh had spoken on his Drake pick, the only Drake pick that we had in our first 15. He said, "Listen, there's multiple albums that I could choose from Drake wise. What a Time to Be Alive! I play a lot, like a lot compared to what other albums have been before that, after that, and that's his choice. So I think that there's a lot of different artists that I think we're going to have that combo with. And that's the excitement that also comes with the BlkList 50. But the most exciting thing about the list is that this is going to be our literal labor of love. And I think throughout the summer, we have really focused on that throughout the next couple of months. And listeners will also see that very soon. But it feels good to know that that is going to be something that lives on as our representation of what we really listen to every day and is a truly our favorite, as opposed to what the greatest quote unquote album should be.
Ain't no greatest, not in those lists. But Mark, we gotta have a conversation. MC, we gotta have a conversation.
So Overly Conversating, baby. What's the combo? We already celebrated. We've already strategized.
Yeah,
What's the combo on deck this episode?
it's gotta we gotta talk about Euphoria. There's been a lot of news has come out since the last episode. It's almost good that the expose came out today. I don't know if you've seen it, like the rolling a new Hollywood Reporter expose. It's like a 12-page long article about season 3 of Euphoria. Of course, if nobody knows, me and Mark's first podcast was called Overly Medicated. It was a Euphoria podcast, came out 2019, and promptly ended after Euphoria season 2, which took 3 years to come out, but it finally did. And
Yep.
at that point, me and Mark didn't know what we were going to do. We recapped the show. We talked about a lot of things, and it was a really fun time. A lot of people really liked the show. And when news came out that Euphoria season 3 was coming out, people were like, "Okay, you and Mark coming back?" And I'm like, "I don't really know if I want to watch the show. I don't know if I want to go through with this again because I didn't enjoy season 2." You could listen to that season, Mark. Listen back to that season, and I think by episode 4, I had already kind of just mentally checked. I was like, I'm not having fun anymore. These aren't fun episodes to watch to me. We were just kind of just going through the motions, and I was like, I would just rather not hate watch something. I gotta hate watch something after we record the show today, and I would really rather not do that either.
There was a time, and this was pre-video, so you can't really go back and look at Overly, well, pre us doing a lot more video content on RNC, so you can't really go back and look at the episode and see our excitement and our disappointment in our faces when we were talking about that. But if you listen back to the first episode from season 2, Five and I are damn near high-fiving in the air, celebrating. Nate got punched in his damn face. It was great. The fun in the air of knowing that somebody about to get cheated on. Like, we had really high expectations for season 2, just off how much we ended up liking season 1. I think we approached it really well too, just being able to take that pod and really start taking a look into all the characters. That ended up being how we birthed our Green Award.
Yeah.
One of the more exciting parts of Overly Medicated. But season 3, I haven't read the Hollywood Report, so I couldn't tell you what was on it. I'm just gonna assume TLDR, Sam is wildin'. I'm gonna just assume that.
Sam Levinson, Wallen. Well, if you haven't read it, you definitely should check it out. It's actually a really good read. It talks about, the guy, his best friend who passed away. I believe his name is Kevin Turin. He had passed away a couple months ago. And how Sam, his friendship with him had fractured in the years leading up to his passing, to a point where Sam wasn't even allowed at the guy's funeral. Like, the family said, "Don't come." Wow. You know what I'm saying? And this was the guy that connected the dots for Euphoria. He connected the dots for The Idol. Those shows don't happen without this guy. And it's speculated that their falling out happened because Kevin had done another deal with The Weeknd to star in a movie with Jenna Ortega, which is filmed and is not released yet. I think we heard about that last year. That movie's done. I think after The Idol, that movie will never see the fucking light of day. I'm just going to be real. After The Idol, I think The Idol, Mark, really changed a lot of things with Sam's career, because they talk about the fractured relationship that he has with Zendaya. And that's a huge point of contention, because she was unhappy with what was going on with The Idol. I didn't know this either. He was working on The Idol during season 2 of Euphoria.
and writing them both at the same time?
Yeah, so she was like, "Why the fuck?" She had a meeting with HBO. It says in the article, she had a meeting with the HBO heads. Like, why is he focused on this show and not this show, which is a fucking shit show right now?
Yeah,
and their relationships got frayed. And Sam was just like, everything is about Zendaya, and he wasn't happy with her getting movie roles and stuff like that. So, like, they're actually not alleged in this article. They're allegedly not cool right now. So going into this, like, the only people that are really cool with it is Sydney Sweeney and Jacob Elordi. Like, they said that they got double money just to come back because of how big they are now.
Yeah.
But it was Zendaya and Sam Levinson, though, those two are like the creative forces behind this show. They're not really fucking with each other. So when I read that, Mark, I'm like, this does not sound like a season that needs to happen, but they're forcing it to happen. HBO is basically getting in between it and making sure that this show happens, and making sure that they try and have this happen.
And you already know that we didn't like it from beforehand, just before even the Hollywood Report came out. We already didn't like the reports that were coming out saying, "Hey, they're graduating, they're going to college, they're gonna be a little bit older. Who knows what Rue's gonna be doing? Who knows what everybody else is gonna be doing?" They've already lost Barbie. Barbie Ferrera's gone, so I don't know how that ends up getting written off. They didn't really write it off in season 2. Um, and there's just many different details that I think
She
that
left. Remember, the report is that she left and she wasn't coming back. So like
yeah.
that was her last season. So I look at and there's so much more to that story, like just in terms of how the set was on the Idol and how the set was in Euphoria season 2. How Sam is kind of like not the most favored son over HBO right now.
Mhm.
Just all types of stuff like that. And I think that like, what do you think? I mean, does this sound like a show that's like not going to be a disaster like The Idol was? Because I look at this and I'm like, I don't know if this is something we want. We want to spend our Sundays doing and rewatching and potting as late as we did for Overly Medicated. So you let me know.
I think I still maybe not. Well, the shows would definitely have to still be after, like right after the episode. That's how we usually would record. I think I still wanna. I think we owe it to everybody to still do it, bad or not. We grit our teeth, put on our best. I don't know what you would put on to try and make sure that things are that we determine through and get through the grit of things. But maybe we can pause maybe we can pause season 3. We still need a physical green award. That's something that needs to happen. I don't know how we end up passing it to a physical green award to a Sydney Sweeney or to a Jacob Elordi, but
We're gonna
you know,
pass the Green Award. We're gonna send it to HBO for actually following through with this. Also, a big part of that article was the passing of Angus Cloud was a huge
yeah, there's that too.
piece of that, and of course he played Fez on the show. Again, it's the vibes are just going to be weird for this show altogether. But I would love, anyone who's listening to the show that used to listen to Overly Medicated, and those first 2 seasons we had, those bonus seasons that we have in between everything. Let us know what you guys think. You guys want If you guys want me to come back for the content, I'll come back. The home will be here on the BlkPrint channel. Of course, we'll have Overly Medicated there. Maybe we'll bring the old episodes and put them back here so people can hear it, or maybe we'll
Be good.
upload them to our YouTube or something like that before the season comes out, so you can hear us with the terrible mics. We had worse mics then, and all of that. But
No cams, bad mics. What else was going on back then? Wow, you were recording in Long Beach at the time.
yeah, it was. I don't even remember what the setup looked like. It was a lot of. I think I was recording on the floor at one point when we were doing that show. I was in the closet, and my wife's our old apartment. I was on the closet, so it was because it was noise proof, on
Mm,
the floor with GarageBand open and the fucking mic. Like, that's our humble beginnings before we up leveled our whole fucking life. We bossed up our life, if you will.
thank God. And we were only doing video just for clips, just to post on Twitter. We're like, okay, we're not sure about full episodes. We didn't have a YouTube yet. And I was like, yeah, YouTube's a little bit far away. And RSPN was still going on. Wow, it was crazy times.
Very crazy time. I was thinking about Atlanta, our trip to Atlanta back in
2019,
2019.
right
Again,
before we
again,
knew the world was going to flip upside down.
yeah. My wife had brought it up, and I was like, man, Atlanta was just such a. I was saying the other day, I was like, Atlanta was such a, or that trip in particular was such a poignant time in our friendship. Like, I think that like we were friends, but like I think we just became just way better, like way like beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like way better friends after that. You know what I'm saying? We had kind of we met up in Atlanta. We got there. We was like, man, let's go get some AirPod Pros. You know what I'm saying? We went to Lenox Mall. Strangest Uber drivers ever, man. It just a lot of stuff going on. But then one thing in particular that came up, she was like, yeah, she was like, Mark, yeah, he was running around in a hotel hallway with no shoes on and AirPods in his ear. And I said, yeah, that did happen, huh?
You got to test them out. You got to test them out. That's the thing about AirPods, man. That's why I don't like things that go into your ear. The risk of shit falling out your damn ear. That's why I have over ears on. Obviously, these are my gaming over ears, but I have AirPods for this specific reason. The Sonos are out. The Sonos are out right now. I highly doubt that I'm going to be going through the hoops of swapping out my AirPods for the Sonos. But I have over ears for this reason. I hate silicone in my ear. That's for one.
Yeah.
Two, you never know where you could be in life that you might have to put some pep in your step, do a little bit more stronger walking than normal, and the shit just falls out your ear. That's uncomfortable. Why would I want to walk around trying to listen to things, trying to keep things in my ear? That's annoying.
I'm gonna be real. I might just get the Sony joints, the Sony over ears. I heard they're better than the AirPod Max.
The 3D pulses. Oh, you talking about the XM4s,
Yeah.
XM5s?
Yeah.
They're fire. They feel like a literal cloud on your ear. I think I had the XM3s. I think I had the XM3s at one point. I gave them back after a couple of days because
Of course, because that's what you do.
that's what I do. I'm a very anxious buyer. If one thing's off of me, whatever see that. Let's go back. Get it off my plate.
I think I want to get those, man. I think I might be over the AirPod Max height. I think I'm over it.
Well, it's been 4 years. Well, it's going to be 4 years in December. So
I'm gonna see what they got next for me. I'm gonna be real. Like it might not impress me. I think I think I just might be off of it just completely. Honestly.
Sure. There's multiple different choices you could use. Bose, Sony, Sonos.
Sonos one is whack. Why you keep don't plug them? It's whack. I heard it was
Bowers and Wilkin. What else? If you want to go Sennheiser, you can go Sennheiser. Multiple choices.
Audio Technicas.
Audio Technicas. Yeah, look at that. You don't have to go AirPods Max. And who knows what the update is going to be when that ends up happening. More than likely USB-C, more than likely lossless in some form or fashion. I don't think it's going to be things that, make you immediately jump and spend another $500. But
does anybody listen to have AirPods Max? Or are people still just rocking AirPods Max or AirPod Pros?
The gym AirPods Max, not hype, but niggas are going to the gym and really busting down these AirPods Maxes. I'm like, yo, I know y'all doing hard work. I know you're sweating. So people can either
hashtag the niggas are doing these things.
Well, it's more than niggas. It's more than niggas. But I just get a little bit concerned about people that go to the gym with these AirPod Maxes and the sweat's getting all in the mesh, sweat's getting all in the headband.
Shit brown when you take
it has a scent. It's definitely gonna have a scent. I would hope that those that are doing it at least have a little bit of plastic on it. There's more than enough plastic things that can cover the mesh, cover the headband, so that really all you got to wash is the plastic. But I'm not trying to blow it. Well, and then again, if you really want to, you can just sweat as much as you want in the cups and just buy new cups.
Who was working out with? Well, actually, I think my wife does.
It's a big thing.
My ear will hurt. She actually runs with them bitches in her ear. I'm like, really?
With the AirPod Maxes on? With the AirPod Maxes on?
Yeah, she ran the 5K with them bitches in.
Yeah, I'll just get worried. I don't want any sweat fucking up the band or
she has like a replacement band on it though.
Oh, she got a plastic band on it? Oh, so you lit then. You lit, you good. Some people just raw dog it. I'm just like,
I'm gonna go smell it, bro. I'm gonna go see what it smells like, bro.
I'm gonna go see what it smells like. It's not something I expected to hear today. 1000% not something that I expected to hear today.
I'm gonna go smell it, bro. Well, one thing I want to ask, man, is should I start a Twitch?
Well, you're about 60% there or 70% there. you got the mic, you got the chair.
Yeah,
you look comfortable. Yeah. You got the games.
True.
A good 70%. Oh, you just got the ability to play sounds through the Stream Deck.
Hold on.
Don't you get the message, bitch? I don't want you here, spook.
You played that for Jalen on the A Show this week. I don't want to know what else. I don't know what other sounds are filled in this folder because I know that LTG folder is extensive.
The LTG folder is crazy. I need to delete it. I feel partially responsible for the low tier guide.
Crazy in Discord.
Yeah, I need to stop it. It was my. I get obsessed with things, and it always ultimately leads to my downfall. I talked about the cinnamon rolls on BlkPrint this week, and I just get obsessed with certain things. Right, like right now, I'm obsessed with grilling everything. I want to put everything on the grill. You ain't even seen the flat top grill yet. I'm grilling everything.
Okay.
I'm grilling everything.
All right. So dinner,
Dinner,
fresh
breakfast.
breakfast. What do you grill for breakfast?
I told Mills the same thing. Pancakes, bacon,
Oh, okay.
eggs,
Yeah, that's fair.
everything. My shit look like IHOP. I look like Waffle House out this bitch. That's how I'm looking right now.
Your pancakes as good as IHOP? Don't cap.
Bro, they're fucking better. They're better. I swear to come over. Come over. You don't believe me? Come over, nigga.
All right.
Come
All
over,
right.
nigga. Come
I'm
on.
usually not there that early in the morning. But
You
pancakes better than
niggas,
IHOP?
bro, any pancake is better than IHOP. Mark, what pancake is not better than IHOP to you?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, what pancake is not better than is not better than IHOP? Have you ever been to
A lot.
Norm's? Have you ever been
Norm's?
to Norm's?
No.
The diner has way better pancakes than IHOP.
Norm's Diner. Why does that sound familiar?
It's up the street. There's one up probably up the street from you. There's Norm's is like a California chain. It's like a
I want to
diner.
say I've seen it, but I haven't been in there yet though.
My
But
dog's snoring
better-
crazy.
Oh, who's over there? Roman or Ray?
Ray, he's over here snoring like crazy.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it in the mic.
All right, but yeah, what? See, this is what we gotta go on a food tour for your ass.
Okay.
Because there ain't no fucking way. There's no way that you think that IHOP got the best pancakes on the market, and at least not better than some homemade joints.
I'm not saying they're GOAT, but they're pretty up there as far as pancakes.
They are so dry. Chat. We need a chat. This is why we need to be live when you say things like this, because I gotta wait until niggas hear this so that they can refute your fucking claims.
Niggas are not gonna slander IHOP pancakes. There's
Yes,
no way
they
we're
will. IHOP
2024,
pancakes
we
literally taste. They literally taste like fucking loose leaf paper. They don't taste like you have to put so much syrup on them bitches. There's no flavor in them.
I mean, who's eating it without syrup?
I didn't say you didn't have to eat it without syrup, Mark. I said you have to put like mountains of syrup on it so you can taste anything. There's no taste. There's nothing in the bitches because they're literally shit that you get out the refrigerator and you pour the bitch in there and they flip the bitches a couple times. Like ain't no little bit of bait. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of
It ain't
sugar.
Bisquick. You're talking about like it's Bisquick.
Bisquick does make better pancakes than IHOP does.
Okay, I guess I'd have to see.
You just name drop Bisquick. So you mean to tell me Bisquick don't have better pancakes than IHOP do?
It's been a while since
IHOP is literally just add water batter. Mark, it's literally just add their eggs are literally just add water eggs. It's not real eggs, bro. It's artificial.
It's some good ass add water pancakes.
That's not. It ain't though. It ain't good. I feel like if you had some real pancakes, bro, you would never go eat there again.
Depends on where it is. I'll say this: you could pull me. You just got to show me. You could pull me. You just got to show me.
I feel like I want to fucking punch a wall right now. Are you serious?
IHOP pancakes? How did that happen,
bro? There are so many places that have better pancakes than IHOP, bro. Are you serious?
I just gotta see it. That's it.
No, you gotta taste it. Pause.
Well,
there's no way.
Either way,
but I feel like again, you need your
horizons expanded.
Yes, that's exactly what needs to happen because you haven't eaten enough places. You mean to tell me like all the pancakes I'm making on nigga, you've never even had them. That's crazy to me, and I'm not even offended because I know my shits are the shit. But I'm not even offended. However, like Norm's got better ones. There's actual like diners and breakfast spots and shit that's by you. That's better than IHOP, bro.
Could be. I wouldn't doubt it.
You're not gonna try it though.
I mean, I gotta try it. That's it. I just gotta see. You can't give me the credit before I try it.
Ain't nobody saying you gotta give them the credit. I'm just saying you sit here like IHOP got the GOAT pancakes and these shits is like fucking. They might as well be the Eggo pancakes that come in the frozen section and you put them in the toaster and they pop.
There's no way you think IHOP and Eggo make the same pancakes,
bro. I think McDonald's probably got better pancakes than IHOP does.
Hot cakes.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. Hot cake.
Probably they're all in the same level of bullshit. So like it's just really it's you're comparing piss to shit. It's the same fucking tier.
When's the last time that you had that Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning hotcakes platter from McDonald's?
Never. You know why? Because I
never
just
had a
make.
hotcakes platter?
Because on a Sunday, you said on a Sunday. I've never had them on a Sunday.
Oh, it's usually usually people come back from church, go straight to McDonald's and get the hotcakes platter or whatever they're doing on Sunday.
Heathen. I'm a heathen. I ain't going to church.
All right, bro.
I'm a heathen. I ain't going to church. However, if it's Sunday and I wake up and I say I want some bacon eggs, I'm whipping it up myself
On the grill.
on the fucking grill.
Okay.
I got the little circle joint where you pour the batter in that bitch and it formulates a fucking perfect circle.
Oh, a cheat code joint?
And it's I don't even need to do cheat code. I got pictures of the shits that I made the other day with none of them bitches.
Okay.
You are testing my gangster right now. You think I can't cook?
Who said that?
You think I can't cook?
I've had your cooking before.
I'm offended.
Why?
I'm upset.
You shouldn't be.
I'm upset. I'm offended. This is the second time one of my friends have tried me. And I gotta prove y'all niggas wrong.
What? Who else tried you today?
My friend, our friend Terry the other day said some disrespectful things about my prowess in fighting games. I gotta, like my skills in fighting games. So I gotta prove that nigga wrong too. I'm gonna prove all you niggas wrong. All you niggas that doubt me will die.
So what? He said you had a crazy stance. You had a crazy fighting stance.
No, he said he was better than me, and I wasn't so good at something. And I said, okay, all right.
Did y'all 1-on-1 and he proved that?
No, he gonna get it. But that's neither here nor there. I'm already training. When niggas tell me I can't do some shit, I gotta prove niggas wrong.
And then you celebrate it, and then you complete it, and that's a small victory. See what I was talking about earlier about
That's a big victory because I was doubted. That's a big victory because I was doubted, and you doubt me too. So what I'm gonna do? I'm making mad. I'm gonna do a pancake taste test. Low key, we need to just do that shit. Pancake taste test. Get some fucking bullshit ass IHOP pancakes to go. Get some Matt Donna hotcakes.
I'm gonna immediately know it's McDonald's. If you put me in a blind pancake taste test, I'm knowing it's McDonald's.
You won't be able to tell the difference because the one of them gonna be dry as hell, and the other one gonna be a little bit wetter, and then one of them gonna be made from the gods because it's made from scratch. I make my shit from scratch. All right.
Put me in a blind pancake taste test. You know what? I should look at YouTube because I'm sure people have done it already.
Mark, you can't tell me right now that IHOP has the best pancakes. Did your mom make you pancakes when you was little?
Sometimes, not really the most.
And IHOP was better than those. I'm pretty sure your mom made some bomb ass pancakes.
She did, but they weren't IHOP level. I'm sorry, Mom.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I got her number, by the way, so I'm gonna call her right.
She would tell you that. She would tell you that. She loves IHOP pancakes.
Y'all don't know.
She would tell you that.
I wish we had a chat in here right now because I'm about to lose it on this nigga. And I feel like half of the time we do Overly Conversating, I'm about to lose it on you because you say some outlandish shit.
Okay, so look,
some outlandish shit.
There's two. Oh shit, the thumbnail went away. Okay, so it would have to be Miss Buttersworth. Krusteaz.
That's syrup. That's syrup.
No, Mrs. Buttersworth. All the pancakes.
The mix.
Yeah. So there's Mrs. Buttersworth. There's Krusteaz. There's Hungry Jack. There's Aunt Jemima. Oh, is it still called Aunt Jemima? It's not, right? Was it Pearl Milling?
It's Pearl Milling. Yeah, it's Pearl
Milling. So we got to get Pearl Milling. We got to get.
Can't let them know where they came from. Can't let the niggas know where they came from.
What is that? What is that accent?
The fuck is a Pearl Milling?
So that's what 4 boxes on top of the McDonald's, on top of the IHOP, and then on top of J5's pancakes. I think those are the only ones. Best pancake mix: Krusteaz, Pearl Milling, Hungry Jack. There's some other one. Kodiak. I don't know what the hell that is.
Kodiak is the most expensive pancake mix you can make.
It looks like a fancy box. There's Whole Foods, and then there's Birch Benders. I don't know what that is.
Look at all of the pancakes that you're depriving yourself because you want to go to fucking IHOP and spend $6.99 on some CDs that you could just fucking toss, some compact discs that you could just fucking toss. I went to
Memorex. If they CDs, Memorex taste.
I went to I went to IHOP a month and a half ago because it was like Father's Day and I wanted pancakes and Norm's was too busy. So we went to IHOP. I was like, I guess I just have to have these pancakes because I didn't feel like making them that morning. And it was Father's Day, so it was obviously the lines were crazy and it was really hard to get into. And so we were able to get into IHOP, go fucking figure, lowest common denominator eatery. And I had a pancake shit, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it was some of the worst pancakes I've ever had in my life. And I said, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna return to IHOP anytime soon, if ever again. Because it was
It's Father's Day. They Russian. You know what I'm saying? They from
Mark, it
they're
tastes
from
the
Russia that
same.
day.
You have the taste buds of a literal 9-year-old.
No, I
I
don't.
am
I'm
convinced.
not walking around talking about chicken tendies, chicken nuggies.
I mean,
No,
you
I'm
might
not.
as well be.
No, I'm not.
You know, Mark, you walked into my house and Jessica ain't never forgiven you for walking into our house with a Chipotle bag, bro. She looked at you. You will never forget this, or you'll never notice it. But she looked at you like, how dare you walk into a Mexican woman's house with some fucking IHOP?
What's the Chipotle you mean?
Oh yeah, what's some Chipotle?
I was hungry. I mean now the good thing about now though, I've got my local spots. That's the one thing that I'm working on. I got my local spots. Shout out to Angels. Angels been holding me down.
Listen. I'm gonna show you what she looked at you like. I'm gonna show you what she looked at you like. This is the where can we see the private chat on here? Oh,
The
here we go.
private chat? Oh, you gonna send the photo? Say yeah, send it in there
Open
and
this.
I'll edit in this.
Open it. This is how she looked at you when she saw this bag. This is the Devil Wears Prada meme, where the main lady looking down at her shoe. Yeah, she look at you.
She sized me up.
She said, "Fuck wrong with this?"
I got sized up. I don't know why.
She said, "Fuck wrong with him?" He was wilding, bro.
I'm not
Come
even
on.
a wild Chipotle thing. My Chipotle order is very basic: rice, chicken, beans, medium, cheese. That's it. Nothing else. I don't need mild.
Mine,
I don't need hot sauce. I don't need lettuce. Sometimes
mine.
guacamole, maybe. All I need is rice and chicken.
I could not. I honestly, for the life of me, cannot fathom that meal that you just said that you just made. Like no spices, no nothing.
Well, right. You got medium. You got the medium sauce. You got the medium sauce in it. What other joints do you need? That's all you need. Easy. Protein, rice, boom, done.
Listen, you said
Don't
it.
need anything. Don't need anything else from Chipotle.
You said it, not me. I don't need anything from Chipotle. Nothing.
Well,
I don't need nothing from Chipotle.
but you got the cheat code, man. You've been out here 10 years. You know the local spots.
And it's not about local spots. It's not even local spots, bro. I can make this shit. I can make it. As learn. I'm like, yo, Mark, you want some good ass tacos? Pull up. Come through. Come to my mother-in-law. She'll fuck it up. You don't never take me up on that offer. You never take me up on the offer. I'm like, bro, my mother-in-law for show is the truth.
You did offer the tamales during the holiday.
Yes.
I was like, I appreciate you. But I think why did I not want the tamales in December? I can't remember. I think my mom and I were going to get something.
Your mom was here. Oh yeah. This year, take me up on the tamales. Take me up on all of the shit. One of these days coming up. If the fans, if the listeners want the real Mark to taste some real fucking pancakes, then that needs to happen too. You need to take even if we just go to Norms, you'll be like, yo, this is way better. It was made from scratch. You can taste it that is made from scratch.
Okay. I think that I'm open to the idea. How's that sound?
It's not an idea.
I'm open to the experience.
Yeah.
That should be a little bit more.
That's much better. Okay. I think what I am glad that you are open to the experience. I think what it is that there's so much things that I'm still learning about you that absolutely send me up a fucking wall. I think that's really what it is. Like there's so many things that I learn about you that make me want to like put nails in between my fingers.
Why?
Because it makes my blood curdle.
Why?
When you say shit like that. I don't know. It just bothers me. I just get really bothered by some of the shit that you say.
I was being me. How does it end up being something that makes you want to put nails in your feet? What do I do?
Because you're just so confident with the shit. I think that's really what it is. You'd be so confident to just say crazy shit
Because I
sometimes.
move because I move. The opposite is worse. You'd be like, damn, you don't stand on shit.
You really don't stand on shit though.
I do.
You don't stand
I'm
on
standing on something today.
bullshit.
Just because I'm open to new experiences does not mean that I don't stand on shit.
I can't
Another
wait for
life
Cyrus.
lesson.
I can't wait for Cyrus to hear this episode because he's
What
gonna
is
be
Cy-
well.
what is
Because
Cyrus gonna say?
he's the main person that's gonna respond to us in the group chat and be like, "Yeah, Mark, you fucking wild," and I can't wait to hear this because usually we're aligned in how it drives us up a fucking wall. This some of the shit you be saying. Dog.
I don't know why. I just be chilling. I'm chilling.
That's fine. You know what? Chill all you want, bro. Chill all you fucking want. Like what you love who you want to love.
What did Joel say? Why can't I just smoke a blunt and beat me? That's how I feel.
Because Joel's ain't smoking a blunt from IHOP. He's smoking a blunt that he made. He's smoking a blunt that he made himself out of scratch.
For me to use should be part of my next 15.
It might be, man. Hey, Joel Santana, we're not gonna erase that first album. Critically panned, but we're not gonna erase that first fucking album. But listen, one more thing I want to talk to you about. NBA 2K comes out in a couple weeks, and you're for sure going right back to it. Are you paying for it?
Make sure the vocals are there. Tap that arm.
Are you paying for it?
If I have to, I will. Here's the thing. I won't. Here's the thing. You're not getting me with that $150 edition. Sorry, guys.
Even with the AI cover?
No AI cover, no league pass. If I gotta listen, man, you got some big news today. Turner, you done goofed. RIP. It's over. We have our new era. Amazon, we're up. NBC, we're up. ESPN, not the most excited, but you know what? I already know it's the worldwide leader of sports. I get it. There's a new NBA era afoot.
Niggas saying we, bro. It's crazy.
I mean, hey, I take pride in my favorite sport.
NBA notwithstanding, let's take the NBA out of the equation here, okay? NBA notwithstanding, obviously big deal, but we already kind of knew that was going to happen, right? So take that out of the equation real quick. Network like TNT and TBS and all the Warner's networks, they pretty much survived off of the NBA for quite some time. I don't know how you make up for that in playing Batman v Superman every goddamn other hour or Wonder Woman every goddamn week. I don't Black Panther one of those times. Like I don't know how you make up with that with superhero movies. Like movies that likely the people who could be watching it already have them on streaming on another, you know what I'm saying, in another way. TV is going to look very different very soon. I think it's going to get consolidated. I think having NBA and NFL on one streaming service is kind of crazy because that means that's a lot of ways that you can watch sports, but if you don't have streaming, there's a lot of ways you can't watch sports anymore.
Yeah.
The world is really changing. It's kind of crazy to see. Like it's 25 years or so or something like that they've been on TNT.
Mm-hmm.
And for people who don't know, like NBA has given up their rights from TNT over to NBC and ABC with Disney and Amazon. That's a 3 company deal. Yep. They're going to be seeing billions of dollars every single year, and people talk about ratings, and ratings are declining. They've made it so that doesn't even matter to them anymore because they got the money up front, and plus their ad deals, it more than makes up for the ad revenue that they're going to lose. I think that WB might be in trouble, Mark. I think that they're in big trouble. I think that they lost their big cash cow, and they don't got nothing. They don't got no NFL. They got NHL, which nobody watches, and they got college football, and they got Practical Jokers, and they got AEW, if that, and that's it, right?
You shouldn't have been talking shit. I have no sympathy for those that are like, oh my god, it's the final season of Inside. Final season of Inside is actually going to be, something that I think a lot of people watch. And that's not, there's money in that too. There's money in the final season. There's money in the goodbye. It's unfortunate for Turner, but you treated the NBA the way that you treated the NBA the way that you treated. NBC was more than willing to be like, hey, we'll throw some bread towards this. We're already seeing more than enough sports coverage throughout the Olympics in these next couple of days, throughout multiple sports, not just men's and women's basketball. And they're excited to, bring some nostalgia into this new era of the NBA. I think within the next couple of years, especially as this NBC season doesn't really start until the fall of this NBC deal doesn't start until the fall of next year, as they said in their little announcement tweet that they had a little bit earlier today. But NBA is going to look different in a couple of years. LeBron's going to be gone soon. Durant's going to be gone soon. Curry's going to be gone soon.
It's crazy. New era of everything. I mean, do you have Prime? Oh, you got. I mean, if you have Prime, you have Prime.
Yeah. I have Prime Video, so thankfully I don't have to worry about that. Haven't really watched too much on Prime Video recently.
You don't watch The Boys?
No, I hear about it.
Add it to the list.
A lot of people. I've seen a lot of people enjoy their skins in Call of Duty.
Add it to the list. Add it to the list.
I thought everybody said they hated this last season.
Add it to the list. Add The Boys to the list, Mark.
It's still worth watching. Okay.
Why would one season make the whole series not worth it? Add it to the list.
I mean, shit. We just talked about Euphoria and how
stressful. We talked about what do you mean? I said how season 2 stopped me from wanting to come back to another season. The Boys is like 4 seasons deep, so you have at least 3 seasons before it goes crazy on you.
Okay.
Season 4. I mean, knowing you and your fucking opinions on things, you might like season 4. So I would say add it to the list.
What does that mean? What controversial season opinion did I have that I might like season 4?
I hot pancakes. That's all I got to say. I think that I'm beyond. I'm just beyond you right now.
I did say I like season 2 of The Wire. A lot of people shit on season 2 of The Wire. I like season 2 of The Wire.
Season 2 of The Wire is still very highly rated. Let's go to IMDb.
Everybody, well, not everybody, but I've seen more than enough tweets that were just like, "Oh, when you watch The Wire, just get ready to grit your teeth through season 2 because season 2 is just a drag along." I was like, I watched it and I was like, that was a drag along? I don't think it was that bad. I don't think it was that bad.
Average rating for Wire season 2, 8.87. That's very high.
Yeah.
For TV. That's what I
didn't feel the bad season that it gets the rep for online.
I love The Wire, man. I don't love everyone trying to do like I hate like everyone loving The Wire to the point where we got to have like 16 Wire rewatches. I think that is what I hate. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that what people do with the great shows? Wire, Sopranos, Breaking Bad. How many times have you rewatched any of those?
I'm gonna be real. There are no Breaking Bad rewatch podcasts that are out currently right now.
If everybody you wanted, was just like one is enough.
If you wanted, well, the thing is, the Breaking Bad had its own official podcast with the actual cast that was on it. I don't know how well that would do now, but like Breaking Bad, also Mark, add it to the list. Add it to the list.
Okay.
You are not free. Add it to the list.
It's too much, man. Y'all get exhausted from the. But then again, somebody could take a look at what I watch, which is literally wrestling every single day, and it's like, you don't get tired of this.
No, not only that, I'm not gonna say you don't get tired. I'm like, oh, I will look down and say, oh, you got time to watch this then, because you don't watch everything. You ain't watching it tonight.
I'm definitely not watching it tonight.
It ain't no sports on tonight, so why not?
There's no Olympics on tonight. Oh, I guess they're done, right? Because they're going to Paris today.
Nigga, ain't no way you watching curling for the next month. You could start some other shit.
You know what? I saw the list of the thing because you know YouTube TV tells you, hey, Olympics are coming on soon. Choose what you want to record. I think I stuck to my usual track and field, men's basketball, women's basketball. What else? Did I do swimming? I think that's it.
I ain't watching a goddamn thing from the Olympics.
You're not putting the headband on like Joel's?
My Olympics already happened. That was Evo last weekend.
How did that go? Did any of your manses win? Any of your manses win?
Black excellence. Anybody who watches Evo fighting game tournament, a lot of I think concurrently over 100K on Sunday night. Black Excellence, Punk the God, black kid from Philly, 25 years old. He won Street Fighter 6.
Okay.
Big moment. He big storyline for him too. He lost in 2017. So he was like in his teens still, I believe. He lost on the big stage. Finally got back to the big stage, and he won the whole goddamn thing. So that's my Olympics is seeing that. I mean, cool on the what's the Olympic running niggas swim in what we watching
running niggas at the Olympics.
Basketball running niggas and what and flipping Dominique Dawes flipping niggas
swimming. Wrestling. You having the pro wrestling at the Olympics? Get your Gable Stevenson on?
Ain't no pro wrestling. That's like Greco-Roman. That's like feeling up on your homeboy wrestling.
You're not down with that?
Nah. What kind of man is doing that?
Are you saying that to Kurt Angle? He gonna put you in a lock immediately.
In what lock? I'll lock that nigga neck.
If Kurt Angle, you're gonna tell me you can escape an ankle lock?
If you gonna tell me IHOP got the goat pancakes, yeah, I'll say that shit. Hey, we just saying crazy shit today.
Equal. If Kurt Angle puts you in an ankle lock today,
you're just saying crazy shit today. That's the name of the game today for MC. Just say whatever and just hope it happens. That's what I'm saying today. That's what I'm choosing.
Puts me in a belly to belly, I'm overselling immediately.
Kurt Angle put me in a belly to belly. I might hurt for a couple days. He might not get up. So I mean, at the end of the day, then what?
Hey, don't disrespect the goat like that. Come on,
man. I ain't disrespect. You seen him lately, nigga? He moving a little. He got the doodle walk. He's not moving correctly no more, bruh. These niggas is old.
Not gonna laugh. Nope.
I'm just saying.
Not gonna laugh.
I'm just saying. He moved like Mr. Burns.
He not breaking my ankle.
He can't even break your finger right now.
You think he can't pull a Pete Dunne? Well, nah. He might not
Kurt Angle can't whoop my ass. Period. Kurt Angle is on the same strength level as me right now.
I can't believe this shit.
Kurt Angle can't whoop my ass. We saying crazy shit today.
On an Olympic week, you are saying you could whoop Kurt. Kurt Angle can't whoop your ass.
Maybe like if it was some wrestling shit. But go ahead, suplex me, nigga. He got 3 hip replacements, 2 neck surgeries, fucked up knee. He's not doing nothing physical.
All right, you're gonna find out. That be them niggas that was like, hey, I just see Michael Jordan. He can still dunk. He's 64 years old.
Well, what a video at?
Did I make up 64? Hold on.
What a fucking video at?
He's 61. Okay. That was close.
He could be the president. He should run.
No niggas? Yeah, that might work.
Yeah,
that might work as a campaign thing. No niggas?
Yeah, hey, bring that up. Shit. He'll get the wrong type of votes. See,
you at least get Alabama. You can flip. You can make Alabama. Well, it depends on what he's running as. America
not going to represent for me for Michael Jordan as president. They're just not going to. But listen, thank you guys for listening to Overly Conversating this week. We'll be back this month for sure.
We'll definitely be back this month because we got a lot to share as we go a little bit under construction and do a little bit of labor.
Yes, we are currently building the podcast studio right now. I should have said this at the top of the show, but we are tentatively shooting for next month to be back in person. I know Josh has been very vocal about not about being remote.
Yeah, I feel them. I feel like the conversation just flows a little bit differently when you're looking eye to eye. So I do feel them.
Yeah, so we will be back in person. We're working on that right now, so bear with us as we are under construction. Me and Mark are steadily at work. We picked out the paints. We got to do some work in the next couple weeks, and I want you guys to see it when it's like. You know what I'm saying? When it's
close to being done, not in its ugly stages.
Like we'll get some things done and there'll be some stuff added, but tentatively I want to start having screen tests next month. So for everybody that's wondering when we're going to be back, thanks for being patient for the last 2 months. we're gonna be back soon. So don't even trip. We're gonna be back to where we used to be. And yeah. So make sure you check out the latest episode of the BlkPrint. Make sure you leave us some of your picks for your favorite albums, top 15 albums ever. Any suggestions for us on the list coming up? We're going to be having more updates on that as well. And yeah, make sure you stay tuned to our Patreon. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's completely free. And if you want to get some more early content, early video footage, and all of that good stuff, make sure you put the $5 down, and you get all of that good stuff as well. So for MC, I'm J5. Thank you guys for joining us again on Overly Conversating. We'll see you guys in a few weeks. Peace.